Hey up lads and lasses, Damphyre here, back again with some more Infinite Lagrange. So, the event has dropped today, so I'm going to do a quick video. This will probably get edited and stuff this evening, and then I'll have it out for tomorrow. We're going to have a first look at this event. Headphones are on because there are story logs and lore and stuff like that, and I wanted to have a listen at the same time as doing this, so we are going to jump in and a bit of a first look at this Christmas event and what you can get and what you can do. So, we've got the Twin Festival. From the arrival of the first expeditionary fleet at Proxima B, I wonder where Proxima A is, through the return of GMR Exploration Group to Earth, to the completion of the L001A/B Stargate, the pair of Earth/Centauri twinning evolved from a spiritual conception into a vast political and economic cosmic entity over the course of hundreds of years. Today, let us relive this magnificent course of development. The event, voice it, no strength in unit, no, that's all the usual stuff. Okay, cool. So, we got some boxes, let's click on some. What's this one? We got a video. In the Great Navigation Era, a pioneering fleet set sail from... Okay, no one can read that in time. 6 years finally arrive, hence the... Hundreds of years later, a fleet led by GMR from Proxima B... No. Devs, if you're watching this, slow down the text and the stuff going on screen, because I can't read it. Yeah, so there's some bouncy stuff between the solar system there, and some more bouncy stuff between asteroids, and... yeah. Hopefully this will be in a box somewhere that we can find a bit later on, and we can just go, ah, look, that's what it says, because, yeah, that was unreadable. Tolia Port Command Center. The starting point of this voyage is Garden Planet Toilet Port. The terminal is Aurora Cygnus orbit, and what is going on? Did it just get smaller? Aurora Cygnus distance about 4.2 light years, converting to 256,620 astronomical units. You are currently located in Garden Planet Tolia Port. Please claim the starting point, supplies, and begin this voyage. I don't want an FG300. Look at these guys. He's going in a CV3K. Where's my CV3K? What? That's a Cass. Please. Oh, here we go. Select a ship. Right. I'm gonna send my Big Daddy ST-59s. See anyone deal with that in a one-on-one. As long as it's not CTG, I should be okay. Next stop then. Okay, so we get 50 for each of these stops. Is this how this is going to work? So how much is that? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 850. That's a decent amount of Proxima, that. Damn. Just for logging in and clicking a couple of buttons every day, right? Let's go! So my ST-59 is tricked the hell out. It's got heavy armor, cluster torpedo system, assault torpedo system. What else we put on it? It's got tons of stuff. It's a bit of a beastly ST-59, and one that you don't really want to come across because it got to sit there tanking your damage all day and dishes out a reasonable amount. It's about 45,000 DPM at the moment. Bear that in mind, it's got about 800 armor, so, you know, it'll sit there for a long time. So, in 8 hours, we're going to get the arrival reward, and then I guess we just have to click next stop for the next one. So you could do maybe 2 of these a day, If you don't sleep, you can do 4, potentially. It depends how long. If these are all 8 hours a tick, easy enough. Cool. So, what else we got? We got the gravity detection operation, where we get some of the cosmetic currency. Let's do the challenge now. Drag the arrow to change the direction of the aiming direction. Aim at the target. Tap to launch the button to finish shooting. Okay, then. What, like that? If anyone's played Elite Dangerous, was it Elite Dangerous, and used the probes, it kind of works a bit like that. When you're doing the planet discoveries and stuff like that, you can get a gravity to wrap your probe around and hit the back of the planet. Oh wow, that proper curved in. Now what? Oh, do I have to hit the planet as well? What observation points? Collect data from 4 observation points. But there was only 3! Is there a sneaky one around the back? Whee! Am I missing something, like, really, really obvious? Wow, that's just going forever, innit? What happens if you press this? System will clear current progress and reload the stage. Okay. No, it's still the same 3. I am missing. Extremely confused. About there then? Whee! Yeah, okay, so is this bugged? I don't know. Drop a comment down below if you've had this and you've seen all 4 of these observation points, because obviously I must be missing something like really, really obvious, or oh, well, I don't know. Let's chuck one over there. Okay, let's do another one a bit further out. Come on, if there's anything within that vicinity, I've definitely got it there, right? See one like that. Let's go a bit further out. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. This just does not seem to be wanting to do the thing. Right, so that currently looks like it might be bugged. Voyage entry. Now, this is the interesting stuff that I wanted to listen to, which is listen to all the chapters. You get an extra 50 Proxima for this. So, the origin of the Twin Festival has its roots in the voyage of GMR's fleet. Oh, we've read through that stuff already, haven't we?
Lagrange Legacy Archives number 110. A study on the origin of the Twin Festival. Towards the end of the Great Navigation Era,
it's a French
the Earth
robot.
Community was written in skepticism and conspiracy theories about the Proxima Centauri development plan. They asserted that the plan was nothing but futile fraud and insisted that the humankind should live comfortably in the solar system. It was not until the return of Fidipede's fleet to Earth that the questioning stopped. When Jemar and her crew presented to the Earth community the interim result of the Proxima Centauri development plan. A significant milestone in the human spaceflight history, the 4-light-year return voyage substantially changed the Earth community's attitude towards space development outside the solar system, and greatly facilitated the sentiments of outward development. The concept of the Earth-Centauri twinning was then brought forward for the first time. Jamar K. Cooper, who led this return voyage from Proxima Centauri space station, kept a journal for 48 years, recording the travel from Proxima Centauri to Earth in full. It is first-hand literature on the cultural history of the Twin Festival, the expedition's sentiments, the ancient interstellar flight technologies, and the everyday life in space. The original journal was in the form of audios and kept by the Institute of History and Culture of the City of Endless Dawn. It once circulated in the form of electronic publication and was later systematically destroyed during wartime. Only a couple of excerpts cited by other literature survive, and 7 of them were compiled into an essay entitled "The Call from 4 Light Years Away." A historical and cultural study on space festivals by the Department of History, Herman University, P23.
Interesting. Yeah, these are...
Lagrange Legacy Archives number 110. A study...
I wonder if it's the same voice for each one. For
The
everyone.
Call from 4 Light Years
Probably.
Away. Chapter 1. Off we went. At 10 o'clock sharp in the morning, the fleet set off the Star River port of the Proxima Centauri space station. As a pilot, I have set off from here countless times to build new factories and small settlements with the engineering fleet. I have been to Proxima Centauri B and the asteroid belt on the research ship to explore the space environment or rescue survivors from construction accidents as a part of the rescue team. Every time I set off from here, I would say goodbye to this familiar port. This time, however, I know we will never ever be back. To our generation who was born in the Proxima Centauri space station, Earth sounds in no way familiar. Earth is home to humankind, but not to me. This voyage is a return home for the entire humankind, but a farewell for us. We're leaving the Proxima Centauri space station and our friends and relatives, never to return. We will take the shortest road to Earth, starting from the Proxima Centauri space station, traveling directly through the asteroid belt of Centaurus and slowing down to dock with the supply ship of the nearly dawn space station on the edge of Oort Cloud. After the replenishment is complete, we'll restart the warp drive and speed up for 20 years through the vast darkness between the solar system and Centaurus. We will then stop by Damphyre Comprehensive Port on the edge of a solar system for brief rest before heading to Earth at full tilt. If everything goes smoothly, we will reach the Earth in 45 years. In addition to verifying the best road between Proxima Centauri and Earth, we will also show Earth the evidence of several generations living and toiling on the star. We will let our fellow Earth dwellers know that Proxima Centauri is not beyond their reach.
Interesting. So there we go. If you wanted to skip that and listen to it in-game, I will chapter it or something like that so you can skip that sound bit, because obviously I'm not talking much there. So, Earth Centauri. So they are probably talking about Alpha Centauri, right? Proxima Centauri being the station that's next to Alpha Centauri, which is, in our current universe, in our world, the closest planet we found to Earth's habitability. So, was the original plan to go to Centauri to colonize, and then it got lost? And then they ignored Centauri, and Centauri going, wait, no, Earth, come back here. So they're flying back now to show that they can sort of link together? Is that what's going on in this 4 light year voyage? Anyway, definitely more of that to come. Voyage entries, yeah, we've done all that. Twin Trade Fur. Okay, so here is the direct fire weapon tech files and the strategy support tech files, which I'm very, very interested in because they don't really say what you can get. So it is ships and it is direct fire ships. What are our percentage chances here? About double, yeah, because battle cruise is normally 0.3%. So not bad, I guess. Ruby's very, very powerful. Carillion, your chance of special Carillion is going to be pretty good here if you've already got the base Carillion with a, 3% chance of pulling one of two ships. And yeah. Destroyers, you got the Taurus, also very good. Chimera, Io, very good. Spear, Constantine, Eternal, and the ST-59 there for the battle cruisers. CTG is probably the best there, followed by probably Eternal Storm with Spear and ST-59 at the bottom if you've got a base variant. When you've got more subsystems unlock, it mixes around, and I think Spear is actually at the bottom, but that's my personal opinion on that because my ST-59 is just ridiculous. Spore, Newland, Vetus. Ooh, I might have to go here because I'm desperate need of the Vetus. We got the Balancer, the Strix, the Sandrake, the Nebula Chaser, and the Silent Assassin, and the usual load of rubbish. And yeah, your typical points. Over here, we have got Carillion, Mer, Tundra, Ceres, Eris, Predator, KCCPV, ST-59 again in here. What's the chances here? 3%. You're slightly lower chance here. It's not quite double, but you got a higher frigate chance, I believe. I'll have a quick look at that. No, wrong one. No, it's the same. I wonder why it's got a lower chance here. I mean, only just, but you've also got carriers in here at 0.3%. Jambiers, Spores, Newlands, Sandrakes. I don't quite understand what they mean by the difference between direct fire and the support then. Okay, obviously, you know, carriers, they're support, the Tundra is support, the Eris is not support, the Carillion is not support, the Merti is not support, ST-59 is tank roll, like, sort of semi can understand support, yeah. These are not support, really. Neither are those. So why... I mean, I guess strategy, maybe. I can understand them being in strategy. So, there we go. I kind of fancy picking up this one for the chance at the Vetus. So, let's do one of those, because I have the currency to do it currently. Let's go research. Drop one of these in and see what we get. We need to be over here anyway, because something else changed with the patch, and I wanted to have a quick chat about that as well. Oh, you get double... tech points, so that's actually not too bad for 450. Double tech points is pretty good, especially, you know, if you get cruisers, battle cruise, and you get double tech points there, you're loving it. So something to know is Black Market Tech Files 2.0. I believe this was only supposed to be if you've done Trojite server, so if you've been in the Trojite server, you get these 2.0 files. Now, these are sort of good and sort of bad because they add in all of the ships from previous phases, so Phase 2, Phase 3. That's good. It also means it waters down your chance of getting something that you want. That's bad. So, for example, you know, your chance of getting a Callisto now is lower because the Jaeger's now within the cruiser section, so... but I do desperately need a Jaeger, so... you know, it's got its drawbacks and its pros as well. So, there we go. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see one of these every day with the event stuff, and like I'll just do like the daily events, that's completely possible. Christmas might be interesting to do, but I'll try and work out how I can do that on the day. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.